She's a fashion blogger, model, and entrepreneur.
She's amazing.
The latest tips on fashion, beauty, wellness, travel, and her lifestyle. And now, here's the founder and creator of Not Basic Blonde, Olasha.
Hi, Caroline. I'm so glad to have you on my podcast. So honored. I've been such a huge fan of yours since Ladies of London and, of course, Housewives of Dubai show. And I'm so glad to have you on. How are you today?
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm an absolute pleasure to be on.
Thank you so much. And going back, we would love to know more about you, your background, and tell us more.
Well, I've been on TV probably almost 10 years now. I started as a stylist in London. I sort of worked my way up and built a business, an online business, which was luxury online, which is where I met all my top clients, really. And I think, when you're building a business, relationships are everything. And then when I was the CEO of that company, Housewives arrived, and I was like, oh, no, I can't do Housewives. I'm far too busy to do something like that. I'm the CEO of this big company, and, who's going to take me seriously? But actually, it was one of the best decisions of my life, and did that for, 3 seasons, and then left the country with my husband because he had a job over here, moved to Dubai. And now I'm on Housewives of Dubai, cut 2, however many years later. I just still can't believe I've survived reality TV life this long, frankly.
I know it was crazy as far as like Ladies of London. Sometimes the show got intense. There was a lot of drama there. And also your brother was married one of the cast members as well. And how was that show for you?
It was really difficult because it was my family, so it's a lot more personal, obviously, and I went through the divorce with them. But the thing is, one thing I think people really respect in me or like about me is that I can separate business from, emotion. And, I have a family life and I have a business life. And, at the end of the day, Sophie and him were one thing and my friendship with her was another. And so I really didn't get involved that much. And he never asked me to choose. And that's actually an amazing place to be, because having been divorced myself, I am very grateful to the people that didn't make my ex-husband choose or me choose or didn't take a line, because, divorce is never pretty. It's always ugly. Someone always gets hurt, unfortunately. But it's, normally for the best and for the short term, and then you all come out of it and everyone ends up okay. So I suggest to everyone out there, be very careful before you pick a side.
That's so true. Divorces and breakups can get really messy, and it's like sometimes you would not expect that from someone to do that to you or whoever, but the worst sides come out and you learn such bad things. I mean, I've had a lot of experience myself, so I went through really hard times that I had to pick up myself, like, from broken pieces, had to pick myself back up and continue doing what I'm doing. But it is definitely really hard. You also had a podcast, Divorced Not Dead, before, but now it's uncut and uncensored.
Yes. So I changed the name just because as we got bigger and bigger, obviously, it just opens the topics up a lot more. But divorce is Divorce Not Dead was my baby. It's how I started. It was something that I'm passionate about. My podcast is very, very much made for women and followed by women. And, I'm probably one of the most powerful things I have today as a platform is my podcast. I think we've got over 10 million downloads now. And, I'm always amazed by who listens to me and is inspired by me. And I think if you can change one woman's life, it's very exciting. And I think what I do is just tell people that it's not the end. No matter how bad you think it gets, it's never that bad. We all recover. We all do okay. And, the rules that we all live by don't necessarily exist anymore. And I think we give ourselves all of these rules and regulations to life that just aren't important or necessary. And you put so many boundaries on yourself so that you can't get what you want. And I believe in living exactly as I want, when I want. I always say, selfish is the new black.
I love that. And also, I really admire you because I know you've had really hard time and all that as far as divorce and all that. It was on show and you shared that before, but now you're in very happy relationship and despite anything like what anyone says, you guys are gorgeous couple and you're thriving and you look incredible together. And what is your opinion? Like, what is your point of view on how to keep relationships healthy and how to keep relationships going?
I think the key to me and Sergio is that I don't think about it too much. I think when you're always panicked, and I think what happens and what I've realized with a lot of older women, they're always like, well, he's going to leave me, or what if this goes wrong, or what if this goes bad, and you're living in this constant state of shock and fear and like firefighting to like make sure that none of these things happen to you. I don't care how prepared you are. You can't stop if it's going to happen to you. That's your path. And I truly believe things are written. Your path is already written. And so nothing scares me when that, because the worst isn't that bad, and I looked at it at very many times in my life, and I married a 24-year-old, and on paper that's a disaster, a complete fucking disaster. And I think everyone was watching me like a science experiment, as they should, by the way. I think I would have done exactly the same had it been my friend. But Sergio and I are winning now, 6 years on. And Sergio's he's a special case too, because he's not like a normal 20-something-year-old guy. He's never been that interested in going out and like going to parties, or he doesn't drink. So, he's not getting absolutely batshit wasted and looking at young girls. And he always found older women attractive. Like, he's always liked older women. He finds them more interesting. He likes the conversation. He loves to be, inspired. So if it wasn't me, it would have been another older woman. It's not, all these girls are like, aren't you scared he's going to run off with another young girl? I'm like, no, that doesn't scare me one bit. And also I think because I am this confident that he just, I don't ever go, when he's been with his mum now for the last week and a half, he calls me 30 times a day and I'm always like, I'm busy, I'll call you back. I'm busy, I'll call you back, because I'm genuinely busy. And he's always thinking where I am. It's not the other way around. And that's not because I don't love him. I'm just genuinely fucking busy. And I think that keeps him on his toes, because I'm not needy at all. I am beyond unneedy. So I think he's just like, he loves me. What can I say? Until he doesn't. And if he doesn't, that's, I've always said that's okay too. Like, I don't understand. I don't have to chain him to me for the rest of the life.
I love that. And also, it's not about age. Sometimes it's about level of maturity. So he's very mature for his age. So that's kind of makes you guys a perfect couple.
Thank you.
How did you decide to relocate to Dubai? How did you decide to move there?
My ex-husband decided, really, because when I finished the show, his work, he works in Kazakhstan, and this is so much closer, and they opened an office here. Everyone's coming to the Middle East. So I just thought I would try it. I'd finished my business, my show. I didn't have anything tying me to the UK. I was like, look, if I don't like it, I'll move back. I have a house in the UK. I still have that house. If I want to go back, I can go back at any time. I now do not want to go back. I'll never go back. I love visiting. I'm going now tomorrow morning, actually, just having a panic because I haven't packed. But no, I love my life here. Like, I truly love my life. I came straight from doing a live show tonight to this. In the morning, I'm gone for 2 weeks, and I get back, I film another, like an advert, then I come back, then I, like, it's nuts. It's nuts. My life is like just a constant I never have I never have time. So actually, this time alone without Sergio, my kids aren't here tonight either. I'm literally in this house alone, and I'm going, this is wonderful. This is absolutely wonderful.
That's amazing. And Dubai looks like it's more fun. It's definitely more fun, and as far as weather too, because London is rainy and cold.
Yes, yeah. No, I can imagine. And it's dangerous, London now. I see. I'm like scared to wear my handbags. I'm just literally putting all my jewelry away because I won't be taking any of this to London. While you're on the phone, while you remind me, I'm taking it off. So, like, I don't want to travel with anything, I've been told.
Wow. Well, I don't bring my stuff to Europe too because, like, you never know.
Yeah.
And as far as your entrepreneurship side, what is your best entrepreneurship advice you ever received?
Received, I think, was from Kim Kardashian, which was, the ones that hate you will always hate you. The ones that love you, no, sorry, the ones that love you will always love you. The ones that hate you make you.
Wow, that's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's a rock star, and despite how many haters she has, she's thriving. So
Yes.
I always like say the haters are the fans, so it's fine. And as far as your entrepreneurship side, you have a lot of experience and you had so many projects. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my God. So cute. What is his name or her name?
Bella.
Oh, Bella. Hi, Bella. I always wanted to have a pet, but I travel so much and I never can stay in one place, so I can't always have it. But I love Pomeranians. It's like my number one choice if I wanted to have a pet.
He's so cute.
I met Lisa Vanderpump a long time ago in LA, and she has all these Pomeranians and stuff, and she had that dog, like remember the little dog she had?
I have
It
the same.
yeah, it passed away, but like she always was with him.
I have one the same. He comes everywhere with me. He's got alopecia. He's like no hair. He's just so cute. I love him.
That's amazing. And as far as your entrepreneurship side, your projects and your previous experience, what advice would you give to women who would like to start in entrepreneurship space or just starting out with their own businesses?
Just take this first step. Honestly, stop talking and just start doing. Because I've been knocked down many times and gone down. And this last 2 years, since I finished everything and managed to pull myself back up, 3 years now, I have achieved so much again. And I'm so proud of myself. And I have to do this because no one else is going to. And the fact is, like, I mean, tonight I was just literally downstairs speaking to my broker, asking to buy another apartment. I just bought another one here, and I've done up this house. And I was like, thinking of ways just to sort of make passive income for yourself all the time. That is the key. That is the success. And to make sure that you're okay. Don't worry about anyone else. Make sure you're okay, because at the end of the day, the only person that's going to be with you till the end is you.
I love that. And also, as far as Housewives of Dubai, how do you feel about the show? How do you like it? I watched every episode.
Housewives is difficult. It's hard to do, but I love it. I wouldn't be here. I would be lying if I said I didn't want to do it, because I do want to do it, and I did it. It's a very tough job. I don't think people understand how tough it is. You need to live in a constant state of what the fuck. And then you have to have a very, very, very thick skin, because, it's the job is to literally find fault in everybody else. So all your flaws will be pointed out to you. So if you're not a person of strength, or you're not a person with a rhino skin, I suggest, it would be a very, very, very tough job.
And as far as like, the scripts, and is it scripted or it's non-scripted at all? So people can just say anything they want on set.
We want, yeah.
But also, like, do they not, like, I know they have, it's been a lot of drama. I've seen it, especially when they came to your house and like walking around the white, couch with red wine and all that, and the way they acted. And also, like, some people,
they're not told how to behave. They really aren't. And that's what's so surprising. But you need to understand that, if I meet you in a normal setting and I don't like you, I will never see you again, because I'm an adult. But if in Housewives, I don't get that luxury. I'm going to have to see you the next day, the next day, the next day. And that's why these fights incur. Because in normal life, obviously, again, we all have choices.
And when they choose the cast, what do they go based on? Like, how do they choose the cast?
I mean, I don't know. Like, you have to be married. I mean, well, half the cast here isn't. Don't know. It's really how you come across on screen. and the life that you have, because you know you need to have an interesting life. You need to be, a lot of people get on screen and can't speak. It's your voice, it's your tone, it's your look, it's the way you hold yourself, all of these things. It's, you know, I don't know how quick you are, if you're sharp, you know, if you can hold your own, you don't take any bullshit.
Yeah, and also like, you know, sometimes cast members getting canceled because they're not getting enough ratings and they're not fun to watch. So for some, like you actually stayed on through all the ladies of London and now Housewives of Dubai, and he's thriving online, and your online presence is incredible. And you know, some other people, they're not popular, so not everyone can keep up.
No, they
And
quickly, they cut you very, very, very quickly if you're not doing
yeah,
well.
yeah.
You don't get a second.
I know, like I watch Housewives since the beginning of the franchise started, and I watched it all of them. And I've interviewed so many housewives as well on my podcast, and you know, some of them getting canceled, some of them are not going to the next seasons. So it's definitely, you have to keep it drama, but like I mean, not too much.
It's a fine line.
Yeah. What are your best tips to build a successful career?
To be able to reinvent yourself and not to be stuck in your ways, to pivot, because life never goes the way you think you are. And I think if you have one very straight line of what you want to do, you're going to be sorely disappointed. So to be able to move with the times, or take failure and grow from it and then learn from it and then move from it, and you know, to hustle. People don't want to work and hustle. You've got to hustle every fucking day, because if you don't, someone else will.
So true. I'm the same way. Like I can't stop. I always have to do something. I always have to think about something because I mean, you have to keep moving. You have to,
Yeah.
like you said, reinvent yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And have you ever had any challenges, and what kind of challenges you had in your entrepreneurship career?
I've had a million challenges. I mean, you know, no one can say that they haven't. I've been sued. I've had companies. I've lost companies. You know, that everything's happened to me. You know, you just get through it. I won.
That's amazing. Because, you know, some people face challenge and then they can pick themselves up and then they can start over. But in entrepreneurship world, what I've learned myself too, that you have to like, if you fall, you have to get up and keep going.
A million times, or you'll never make it.
Yeah. And as far as your new projects, do you have anything interesting you would like to share with us?
Sure. We've just launched Bust the Label, which is a wellness brand that Sergio and I have, which we have probiotics, we have ashwagandha, we have biotin, we have our journals, and actually the vitamin shops in America have just taken it. So we'll be online with them coming very soon. And then we're going into the stores in March. So that's really exciting. So that's www.bustthelabel.com. We've started building our own little hotel in Bali. We've got 21 rooms and we're doing residences. We've just sold our first residence, so it's really exciting. What else are we doing? I know I'm missing something. And obviously my podcast, Uncut and Uncensored. So you can tune in and listen to me every week.
I love your podcast. It always comes up on my the For You page on TikTok, and you have always the best advice and the best guests because it's just like it hits right to the point, like everything you say. And like from your previous experience, like I love how I mean, some people get hung up on other people's opinions and they don't live the life they want, I mean, the way they want. But like you said, I think in one of the episodes, it caught my eye that you said by the end of the day, it's only you there and you have to live your life. So it doesn't matter what anyone says about you. And I mean, just anybody's opinion doesn't matter because it's only your opinion matters and how you live your life.
Well, to put it crassly, an opinion is like an asshole. We all have one.
So true. Yeah, and any other advice you would like to share for women or anything else you would like to add?
No, just as I said, the first step is the hardest. I suggest you take it, because, you know, nothing good ever happens in your comfort zone.
Yeah, comfort zone is the worst because it's just you're not growing if you stay in your comfort zone. You have to feel uncomfortable to grow.
Yeah.
And where can our listeners find you? Your social handles?
Caroline Stanbury, across the board, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and then Uncut and Uncensored on Apple, Spotify, and all places that you find.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Caroline. So honored to have you on. Thank you. I'm such a huge fan.
Oh, so nice to meet you. You've been amazing.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
Bye, darling.
Bye.